Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everybody. This is the 12th day today, protest against the SRA and the BMC. From the last 10 days, I spoke to you about the SRA and added a little bit issues. Yesterday, I spoke about the BMC garden, how it was upgrading one of the gardens. Today, I'll give you a brief synopsis of the BMC, how the BMC functions, and what is Mumbai's BMC. Mumbai Municipal Corporation has 24 wards, head office at VT, and has 227 councillors approximate. And most majority out of this is from the BJP and Shiv Sena, who are in power from the last so many years. Now, if they are in power over here, what type of development are we seeing there? Because, they are rivals when it comes to the state level in the MLAs with the MLAs and MPs. So they're all like, it's a mixed government out here also when it comes to the BMC and the state running issues. Now, I would like to tell you that in this 33,441 crore budget, are you getting the best? Is Mumbaikar 1.84 crore population getting the best? The staff is around 1.3 lakh staff they are having. An ample of space they have got. Approximate 14 to 15 departments are there. Stating from building factory department, building proposal department, license department senior is there, then license department encroachment is there, colony officer is there, maintenance is there, SWM is there, revenue is there, MOH is there, water department is there, education department is there, market department is there, and a separate building department comes up which takes care of the building infrastructure of the government properties. Now you have electrical department is there. There are so many departments comprising of BMC in every ward. Every ward has this. But mainly we are talking about the SWM, we are talking about the road, and we are talking about the garden. These are the three things we are just moving around. Rest of the issues, neither the BMC Municipal Commissioner wants to talk about the building factory, building proposal or license department, nor the councillors or anybody, nor the ward level DMCs and the assistant commissioners. Now in this corona, they have created a havoc with illegal constructions and illegal activities and no call taken on it. So if I am among one of the 1.84 crore population, in that 33,441 crore budget, I am a regular taxpayer. Do I deserve this type of a living around in my area? No, I don't. And I'm not the person who you can question, how are you affected? I am affected if it is happening with my revenue that I have given you, my hard-earned money. So I'm going to question it, and I will appeal everybody to take a call on this. I'm talking about there are various other departments in Mumbai, like we have got Mantralaya who is having say 7,000 staff, RBI is there, then SRA is there, Mahada is there, Collector is there, Election Commission is there, Airport Authority is there. All this comprises of making Mumbai. Or if you see in totality, these planning departments are SRA, Collector, Mahada and Mumbai Municipal Corporation. See, these are the 4 or 5 actual planning departments. And this is what we deserve. This is what they are giving to us. Approximately in totality, these guys must be not even 2 lakh staff. Only BMC budget is 33.441 crore. So in this 1.84 crore public, do we deserve this? Other revenues from other department is also to be added. Now today I talk to you about the license department. In the license department there are 2 sections. One is the license senior, which gives the advertisement for hoarding and banners and the policy making issues. One is the encroachment department. Now encroachment department, you must be seeing from December, I am hammer and tongs asking them how these licenses are getting changed, switched from places, stalls are coming here, up and there, and the BMC runs to the court because the opposite party brings a court stay and sits on it, and we are spending money to remove the stay. That is the legal department, which is separate agency out there. So the legal gets paid, the BMC is doing this drudgery of removing the stalls and filing replies in the court, but they don't have an answer why from 4 to 5 months these stalls are shifted here and there. Approximately in the month of January, this month only, I must have complained about more than, you can say 50-60 banners. and 50-60 banners that I complained, and in reward they removed more than 200 and gave me the images and pictures from here and there, from the complaint officer, from the license department. So you see what is going on? It is only going on because there are a handful of people asking the government of what is happening. Now my question to the government is why the street vendor policy does not take place. Illegal hawkers are sitting on the road vending where we get no revenue. They are blocking the road nowadays. There are two issues in this. First, the street vendor policy says that 2% of the population has to get employment with the street vendor policy. The certificates which were supposed to be issued, the BJP and Shiv Sena should answer me why it is not released in Jan 2020. It is already prepared. And they have slashed off all this and come up to somewhere not even 15,000 certificates are there in number, whereas accordingly you have to give according to the population round about 2% employment. Now this is also a mystery. No, it's not a mystery. It's quite clear that there are many hands involved in this, right from some of the political parties karyakarta who get hafta from this. Local police station is, I'm telling you, hats off to them in putting all these illegal vendors and knowing each and one person from where they are coming. But when there is a shoplifting, when there is a theft robbery on the road, anything, they roam in a mob, whole day on the road. One person, they is putting 8 to 10 vendors and giving the BMC and the police money. Nobody can deny this. I have proved it in 2008-9 through a series of news where we caught these things happening. 2 days back also, police have picked up these rag pickers and the urchins of these... some Aghari community who were on the road begging and all that, where they had stuffed their things in the drain, dry drain. But nobody answered on this. Nobody took a call on this and nobody propagated on this that this type of things are happening. So the police and the BMC are the people who are to be held responsible in Mumbai's disaster. They are only talking about, they want people to come and have a cup of tea with them, talk about, like a chai pe charcha. But we are not the type of people who are interested in the chai pe charcha. After the work, we can have the chai. My appeal, come up, ask them why the street vendor policy is not implemented, why this vending is going on the road, why there are illegal posters and banners when the High Court and the Supreme Court is not allowing. Handful from H West and K West are operating and getting those banners down. Otherwise, your city looks like there is a circus in the town, with so many unknown people floating here and there. And look at the language that these vendors are using. The kind of language abusing people. Why? Because they have a protection again with the police. Mumbai Police Commissioner, please come out of Arnab Goswami, SSR problems and stop all this. And ask your office, Joint CP LNO, Joint CP Crime. It's my appeal that because half of these vendors are standing on the 33rd Road opposite KFC to Tildi Ambedkar, and most of them are selling drugs. You just catch them with their bike or anything in triple seat and ask them their license they don't have. From where are they having those bikes then? I'm calling the traffic police almost every day from 4 to 7 to monitor and see what's happening. Ask this license department senior from 4 months, they have come new, Mrs. Nutan Jadhav and Mr. Salvi. How these stalls have come up all of a sudden, 9 of them. 9 stalls I'm asking them to remove and I'm questioning them about the illegal vendors which are spread around on the road. They have no answer. The lady talks to herself about calling herself a Singham. And look at the way she operates. If you are really a Singham, you are not going to tolerate rubbish. And you are going to answer people who are calling up to you, who are questioning you about the illegal work happening in the ward. And you will give them an answer. Not sit with those zero cards and complainants and official informers. That is why I have asked the Municipal Assistant Commissioner, Mr. Vinayak Vispute, please put a CCTV. I want to see who are the people who come here and who they open the doors to, that they don't listen to the genuine people who are asking them to remove all these banners, posters and encroachments and push off these court cases out and demolish it. If there is a no stay, you have to demolish it. Still 24th and 14th Road stall, they have not replied to me. Still they have not replied to me, the Daulat Nagar stall. Yesterday I took a shot from the top of the building and I showed them what type of encroachment is there where I'm sitting there and protesting. Do they know them? Who are these people out here? They don't know. And maybe they know it because they are hand in glove with them. But excuse me, I'm not the type and the face to take it from anybody, any illegal activity, come what and whoever it may be. So question now the BJP and the Shiv Sena for this vendor policy and the encroachments and the banners. But this is your money. Money has to come in so that our taxes are reduced and doesn't increase. 5% the revenue increased as fees this year. It's because of you and me, because we don't bother to check whether the others have paid and we are like mad fools paying, going on paying. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.